Hi everyone, this is Eve Pearl. I'm here with Aina. She's a wonderful makeup artist herself, and she has volunteered her face today to show you all how to get a nice smoky evening look. Anything you want in particular, Aina?
Just something, really dramatic. As a makeup artist, we do a lot of natural looks for day to day, but I would love to get a great dramatic look for evening that, was really sexy and really glamorous. So.
Okay, it's Friday night, gotta go out. All right, here we go, dramatic look. Priming moisturizer. And we start, prime the whole face. This is a good time in case brows need any work. A bit of that little eyebrow razor, a little brush, we brush it up. With the spoolie, brush it up, and it's a great way to just do a quick little cleanup before starting. No pain, and all the excess hairs end up right here. Go over it again to soothe it. If your skin might be a little oily, like around the forehead, you might want to use a little Anit-Shine B. I'm going to put a little bit of it right here. See, there's a tiny bit of a tint. You can take the same little sponge. Very, very little is all you need, just on the forehead and maybe right down the nose. Okay, that's really the only place. I know it would be ideal for our dark palette. Take the lighter color of the two. Foundation brush. Just a little bit, just goes on the lids and on the top of the forehead. A wet sponge, blend it down. Gently around the eye area. And you can be fast and gentle all at the same time. Just because you're fast doesn't mean you have to hurt somebody. These are our new pressed powders that are coming. There are dual pressed powders, HD pressed powders on the lid. I'm gonna use the Diva palette. Starting out with the black pearl liner. Okay, open for a sec. And we'll just see how far we're going to take it out. I'm going to take it out a little bit further. Okay. I'm going to go right to the smudger brush with the colors. I'm going to use all these jewel tones, but I'm going to start out with the black. And I'm basically going to go and I'm just placing it gently on the top of the eyes, and I'm going to slowly kind of take it out to see how far I can go without making it look too harsh. So open, and every once in a while you ask the person to make sure you're going in the right direction. I'm going to add now a little bit of the blues and a little bit of the greens. A smoky eye with a little bit of oomph. So you see I'm going on the top parts with the blues and the greens. And if you don't want to mix both, you can just choose a blue. Open. And every once in a while you have to open your eye to see how far, open. You have to see how far out you can go. Okay, and see, so while your eye is open is when you can do the extending to see how far you're taking it out. All right, okay, good. I'm going to put a little bit of green, close. I'm going to put a little bit green at the very, very tip top. So we got the black, the blue, ending it up with the green. I'm going to take the blender brush with the two warmer colors, maybe a little bit of the wine, the warmer colors, close. And I'm going to just and just a gentle back and forth action. Open. And the same thing, keep having them open their eye. I can just go over with all these colors, any of the harsh colors, so it's not just dark. Okay, and that's basically the creation of the smoky eye. You can go back again with your liner, a particular area. Take a tweezer. I've already pre-made this area black with the pearl liner coat. Just one that covers the whole bottom area. Okay, take your tweezer, hold the inside part with your tweezer, close, and beautiful curvature. Open. And just to make sure that you're on the lash line and not on the lash. If there's any excess part of the lash in the front, just cut it off. Eyebrow brush into the darker color of the Ultimate palette, and I'm going to create We're going to take our mascara and going to connect the lashes. Okay, this was our light color. We're going to take our light color and we're going to actually put that goes here, that goes here. Take the sponge, make sure you get it nice and wet. And now we're going to take our dark salmon concealer, take a little bit, and you need a tiny, tiny drop of a little bit right underneath layer. And it's a great little cleanup tool in case you went too far out with your shadows. Now here's a great little cleanup. Take the same salmon concealer and I'm actually going to go right underneath the brow. I'm going to create a much more defined eyebrow shape. And I'm going to clean up this area because I don't want to drag her eyebrow down. I want to give this a nice clean little finish. Side and the other brush finish. And you can do that from the bottom and from the top as well. So it really separates that brow and gives it some incredible definition. Take the back of your sponge and just use it to smooth everything out with. For those, the darkest color of the dark, or we actually have this new deep color, which the darkest color is ideal also for contouring. You just need a little bit on a thinner concealer brush. Actually just create a thin line here and here. It's very dark. We're not going to leave it this dark. But you can create a shape, and I'm just showing you this not because I want you to do this, but because for those of you that are going to do it, you should do it the right way. You want to blend it down so you don't have a dark streak, and you want to blend it down your nose. And you can also make it, basically you can adjust to your personal preference. And remember, just blend everything out on the sides, okay? And you can practice. This comes with a little bit of practice. And I just want to show you that just by using a little bit of the deep color, you can also create contours with the deep. You can create contours right here with your deep foundation. Okay, if you just face that way for 1 second. See where I placed it? I'm going to blend it down a little bit. But this is how you create little contours with the deep. And to really pop it out, if you take your original lightest color of your foundation and put that here, now you're creating real dimension. So if you can see that little, and for any of us that have those, a little bit of the, you know, little jawline that we want to create or get rid of, take a little bit of the dark and just put that around here, around the edges. Not too much, just a little bit. Put a little bit of the dark right here. This is the fast way of doing it. Blending it down, taking a little bit of the lighter, putting the lighter right here. That's how you can see the little cut. Darker and the lighter. Make sure you blend the darker down in. You can do this as well to give it more depth. Of course, then we take all 3 colors. A little bit on the forehead, a little bit down here, so you don't just have there. Take a little bit, if you want just of the bronzer, say smile, put it right here, look how cute. Then we're going to blend with a little bit of the pressed powder. A little bit with the pressed powder. We're going to line the under eyes. This is the Blackout pencil. And basically, you can line the inside and the outside. Same on both sides. You want to make sure you use a creamy pencil for this, because you don't want to be putting something that's very, very dry and hard in someone's eye. Okay. Now, once you created the line, you can also either smush it. Look straight ahead. Just to see what's the best way, which the best direction to take your eye out in. And then I'm going to actually take a little bit from our Au Naturel, the little bronze here, and I'm going to place it right here in the bottom. Just kind of smoke this whole look out. Now, if you wanted to add a little bit more pop, you can just go back to your Diva palette, and you can add any of the blacks, the blues, the greens. You can add those colors down here as well. So that's totally up to you. Whatever makes you happy at this part, you can add either these colors or nothing at all. Yeah, and if you wanted to take anything out further, this would be the time. When everything is done, you can take a final look and say, oh, you know what, maybe I want to make it a little bit darker. You can. Look straight ahead. And always look straight ahead when you're doing this part, because you want to see that you're not angling it in like a crazy direction. You want to angle it so it's flattering to your eye and your face. Yeah. And then finish it off with a little bit more of your warmer colors. And just to take it out, pull everything out. Okay, so we're going to take the 104 and we'll put a little bit of this. That looks pretty. I'm going to put a little bit of just of the bronze, the Stardust. And the good thing when you get the makeovers here, everyone who gets beautified gets to keep their lip gloss for sitting through the process. And basically, you're done. How do you feel?
This is great. This is exactly what I was looking for. It's definitely different than what I usually do, and I think it looks fantastic.
Oh, thank you. And thank you very much, Aina, and thank you all. And let us know what you want to see. Subscribe, write in, and thank you so much. Take care. EvePearl.com.